This one here's a 20-something Chevy Silverado, also known as a GMT K2XX, I think. If it ain't a GMT 800, brother, I don't know the letters and the numbers. God bless. This thing's an RCSB, it's dropped to the floor, and it's on snowflakes. Basically, this truck and 2 glasses of Chardonnay will get me to do things that my mother would never be proud of. All jokes aside, it's got one big issue. One of the big 3, I call it, that really gives them a bad name, and that's this. This isn't my truck, but if he just left it here, I would not be complaining. That's plenty of admiring this truck. If I stare at it any longer, I'm going to take the money I don't have and go acquire one myself. Either that or I'll be finding the nearest torture and taking out my financial frustrations on it. And yeah, I'm totally talking about the sandwich. Now, pretty much all pickup trucks in the world suffer from bedside rust, but Chevy just seems to do it best. Come on and take a look and see what we got. Now it's time to do the scariest part and chop this thing up. From there, you can barely tell. This thing is sliced, diced, and in place looking nice. That is my first ever bedside repair, and I feel really good about the fit up. All right, prep time. Now it's time to finish zapping this gal in. It was at this point where my beginner's luck dipped on out, and I shut off social media, Drew built, and cranked up concern built. See, my compressor decided to call it quits, and I skipped the wet rag in between tacks until it was too late like a genius. Surprise, surprise. This panel started to warp like it was auditioning for a funhouse mirror. Naturally, I panicked, FaceTimed the owner, and basically tried to Venmo him his money back right on the spot. But Chino, he didn't even flinch. He just talked to his body guy, and they were like, yeah, bro, no big deal, we'll fix it. And honestly, with all the negativity online, it was pretty refreshing. Just human beings being human beings, instead of taking advantage of each other. With their permission, I popped the fender out as best as I could and cracked the paint in the process. But hey, it's a little bit straighter now. I really need to manage my heat better. Big shout out to Chino for being chill about it. I know it was only $150, but I'm a perfectionist, so yeah. This one, it's still living rent free in my head. And right around here is where I started filming the outro without turning on my microphone. So yeah, you can see I was really on my A game for this one, but here's how it came out. Apart from the, obvious wavy panel and the damage that I kind of did to the paint while trying to fix the waves, I think the actual welds and the finished metal part came out okay for my first time ever doing bodywork. Let me know what you guys think. Once again, shout out to Chino for being so chill. If you're watching this, man, what's up? Hopefully we do your stainless exhaust and your C-notch when the time comes. And right around here in the microphoneless video is the part where I say thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one.